In our last episode, we opened up a conversation about the hard side of life. Those times when health fails, relationships disintegrate, when there are more bills at the end of the month than money to pay them. The Bible is honest about pain and suffering. Even Jesus himself asked, "Why?" But no other book in the Bible confronts the misery and afflictions of life like the book of Job. Lots of scholars think Job is the oldest book of the Bible. Human beings have been trying to make sense of pain and suffering for a long, long time. The question, why, may be the oldest question on earth. One of the explanations most frequently offered is that suffering is punishment from on high because of sin. All the ancient pagan religions thought so. If the crops failed or an enemy attacked or an accident happened, it was because the gods were angry. Job's friends thought so too. In the story, they keep insisting that he must have done something to anger God, and that if he just confessed it, God would withdraw his hand and all would be well. Their theological formula was basically live right and flourish, sin and suffer. Job's suffering, therefore he must have sinned. But in the very first chapter of the book of Job, we're told, there is no one on earth like Job. He's blameless and upright. That compliment came from God himself. The book of Job doesn't buy into the notion that what goes around comes around. Sometimes people do suffer because of sin. That's called consequences, not karma. Not only is that idea unbiblical, it's illogical. And why do innocent children suffer? Why do the wicked so often thrive? The comfort here is that if you are suffering, it's not because God is angry at you. And when you're hurting, the last thing you need to imagine is a scowl on the face of God. When you're hurting, it's far more likely that God has a tear in his eye. We'll talk some more about suffering in next week's installment. For now, it's not a sermon, it's just a thought.